Hi, welcome back. It's time for the 3 circles Venn diagrams. And we have this. In a survey of university students, 64 had taken mathematics course, 94 had taken chemistry course, 58 had taken physics course, 28 had taken mathematics and physics, 26 had taken mathematics and chemistry, 22 had taken chemistry and physics, and 14 had taken all the 3 courses. Find how many had taken one course only. Now, as before, the first thing we need to do is to bring out the parameters that have been given to us, and it is advisable that when you are given question on set, you set up the Venn diagram first of all. So we'll be seeing the Venn diagram, and then from the Venn diagram, we'll be able to answer the question that has been given to us. So we'll proceed immediately. All right. Number of candidates or number of students that are taken mathematics course. There are 64 of them. Number of students that have taken chemistry course. There are 94. Number of students that are taking physics as a course. There are 58 of them. Alright, so we'll proceed. 28 are taken mathematics and physics. Number of students that are taken mathematics intersection physics. There are 28. 26 are taken mathematics and chemistry. Number of students that have taken mathematics and chemistry. There are 26 of them. Number of students that have taken physics and chemistry or chemistry and physics. There are 22 of them. Number of students that have taken chemistry and physics. That's chemistry intersection physics. There are 22 of them. And finally, 14 had taken all the 3 courses. The 3 courses together. 14 students took that. That is mathematics intersection chemistry intersection physics. That's the 3 subjects. Those that have taken the 3 subjects. There are 14 of them. So these are all that are given according to the question. So from these, we are going to set up our Venn diagram. I think it's sufficient enough. Alright, so the 3 circles Venn diagram is going to look something like this. There's going to be circle for mathematics, which was mentioned first. There's going to be circle for chemistry, which was the next thing that was mentioned. And then finally, there's going to be circle for physics. That's something like this. And of course, the mother of them all, the universal set. Alright, so this is how our Venn diagram is going to look like. And from this Venn diagram, you see many things will begin to spring forth. And I'm going to use the mathematics to explain different parts of the Venn diagram. Right, so I have my circle for mathematics. Something like this. That's mathematics. Now, I usually advise, and it is the commonest thing, you start from the middle, the innermost. Call it inside out, the innermost. And the innermost is the one that combines the 3 of them. This is the innermost point. And you see that this innermost point, it combines the mathematics, it combines the chemistry, and it combines the physics. So how many students are taking the 3 subjects all together, or the 3 courses rather? There are 14 of them. So the innermost here, we are going to have what? 14. And of course, in mathematics generally, 64 students are taking mathematics. So this circle, the whole of this circle represents 64. The whole of this circle for mathematics represented by what? 64. Now, of this 64, you are going to see something like this part here. Let me cut it out. It's going to look something like this. That's the part that combines this, let's say, mathematics and chemistry, everything like this. So look at that. Now, of that, a portion has been cut off, just like what we have here, and this portion has been said to be what? 14. Okay, before then, that has been said to be what? 14. That's the portion generally. Now, if the whole of this portion is what? 14. And sorry, this portion is 14. What's the whole of this portion generally? The whole of this portion represents mathematics and chemistry. Now, how many students are taking mathematics and chemistry? Mathematics and chemistry, there are 26 students that are taking those two courses. So generally, mathematics and chemistry, which is this portion here, they are supposed to be 26. But, okay, let me bring it out this format. They are supposed to be 26. But of these 26, of course, 14 has been taken off. And when you have 14 taken off of 26, what do you think will be remaining? That's going to be 12. That's removing 14 from 26, that's going to be 12. So if generally 26 students are taking mathematics and chemistry, how many students are taking mathematics and chemistry only? There are going to be 12 of them. So here goes with 12. That's the first part. The second part to it is mathematics and physics. Mathematics and physics, there are 28 students. So which portion combines mathematics and physics? Look at the portion that combines mathematics and physics. That's the portion. And it looks something like this. That's the portion that combines mathematics and physics. And mathematics and physics, there are 28 students all together that are taking those courses. Now, but of these 28 students all together, 14 has been cut off for those that took the 3 subjects. So what will now be remaining? So if this 14, a portion like this has been cut off, what will now be remaining? Of course, you're going to take away 14 from 28, and this is also going to remain what? 14. Hope you are seeing the setup little by little. Now, finally, for the two parts, we have physics and chemistry. And for physics and chemistry, that also looks something like this. And then the whole of physics and chemistry, or chemistry and physics, as it is written here, there are 22 of them. So the whole of these are 22. But of these 22 again, 14 has been cut off. So this 14 will be taken away. And when you remove 14 from 22, what will be left here is what? 8. So it means that generally 22 students are taking physics and chemistry as a course. But when we say physics and chemistry only, there are 8 of them. So that's what we have. So this middle part and then this other part, they have been set up. Now we are left with those that take mathematics only. They took only mathematics as a course. They did not take chemistry and they did not take what? Physics. Only mathematics. Now look at it. Generally, mathematics was 64 as we had it. Generally, mathematics was 64. But of this 64, the middle part here, 14 has been cut off. So we are going to remove this 14 from 64. Now, of this part here also, 12 has been cut off. We are still going to remove the 12 also from the totality of mathematics. And again, of this same 64, another 14 is cut off. So this other 14 looks something like this. Another 14 has been cut off. So when we remove 14, 14, and 12 from 64, what will be left with will be number of students that took mathematics only. So we do that. 64 minus 14 is 15. 15 minus 14 is 36. And 36 minus 12 is 24. So those that took mathematics only as a course, there are 24 of them. Then we come for the one of chemistry. There are 94 students that took chemistry altogether, 94 students. So it means that the totality, this total circle for chemistry, they are supposed to be 94. Now, but of this 94, 14 will be taken away. You'll be left with 80. Of that 80, 8 will be taken away. You'll be left with 72. Of that 72 again, 12 will be taken away. And you'll be left with what? 60. So of the chemistry, the totality of chemistry, which was 94, when you remove 12, you remove 14, and you remove 8. That's going to be 8 plus, that's going to be 34 altogether. So to remove 34 from 90, from 94 rather, you'll be left with 60. So it means that only 60 candidates took chemistry only as their course. Then, generally for physics, how many students? 58 students for physics. Now of this 58, remove 8, you'll be left with 50. Of 50, remove 14, you'll be left with 36. Of 36, remove 14 again, you'll be left with 22. So those that took physics only, there will be 22. So this is the setup for our Venn diagram. Very simple and concise. That's that for Venn diagram. Now, I'm done with this, I can take it out. The question now goes, find how many had taken one course only. One course only could be mathematics only, it could be physics only, or it could be what? Sorry, it could be mathematics only, it could be chemistry only, and it could be what? Physics only. Now look at the representation for one course only, or for mathematics only rather. Now, number that are taking mathematics only is represented in this format. Mathematics intersection chemistry prime intersection physics prime. There are 24 of them. Those that are taken chemistry only is going to be number of mathematics prime intersection chemistry intersection physics prime, and 60 chemistry only. Then physics only, number of mathematics prime intersection chemistry prime intersection physics. There are 22 of them. One course only. That will now be equals to 24 plus 60 plus 22. Of course, 24 plus 60 is going to be 84. 84 plus 22, that's going to be 106. So those are the total numbers. That's the total number of students that are taking one course only. Thank you.